Good afternoon. My name is Noah Gutierrez, and I'm the Director of Sales for Diversified Product Development. And today we are talking about the LineWise product line. And we're more in particular going to be talking about the direct embed pole stabilization system, otherwise known as DEPS. Today we also have, as usual, Dave Hackenbush. He is one of our regional field managers and probably the most experienced guy we have with our products on the team. So we're very lucky to have him here with us today. And so Dave, tell us a little bit about this situation. Where are we at? What's happening during this application to where we have to use these DEPS?
If you're to use the DEPS is to support the steel and concrete poles while the concrete is drying. So a lot of the contractors now are out using the rough terrain forklifts or the digger derricks to support these poles while the concrete's drying. That's expensive to have a piece of equipment like that sitting there, and all it's doing is holding the pole up. So what the DEPS system does is it takes the place of that digger derrick or that rough terrain forklift holding that pole in position while the concrete dries. So you would come in, you would set your pole in the hole, you would get it plumbed up with whatever you got, your digger derrick or your rough terrain forklift, and then you would strap these on to the pole, get them tight, everything's plumb, take your digger off of it or your rough terrain forklift, go down to the next one, and then the crew comes in, pours concrete, and just keep on going and come back in 24 or 48 hours, whatever it takes, take these things off, throw them in the back of the trailer and go on. So it's a lot cheaper than having all this equipment out there sitting for no reason. It's the footprint on the right of way is going to be less because you're not running these pieces of equipment in and out. You got less people because you don't have to have people delivering forklifts or delivering the diggers, and all of the associated costs with that go way down. You own these, you're not having to rent them, so you can take them from job to job, and I think it's a lot more economical than the way that a lot of them are doing it right now.
Okay, good. So you got one here already set up?
Yep, I already got one set up. So you would come in, you'd have the digger or whatever on this. You would set this up, drive your stakes in the ground. I haven't drove them all the way in because this is Texas in June and the ground's like concrete. So the stakes don't drive real well. So you would put it up against the pole, put it down, put your stakes in, and then you would mount the other one up. And when we mount it, then you'll put the strap around, and then you can tension them up a little bit and be able to take the digger or the rough terrain forklift off. So what it is, it's pretty easy. It's heavy. It's over 90 some pounds. It's gonna be hot, so don't be touching it. But I can pick it up and put it up there, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Lastly, I'm only putting 2. Normally, I would think 4. Something like that. That's enough. Run your strap. Get it around, hook it on. Just like that. Hold it like that.
I'm Dave's beautiful assistant.
Basically like that. Then you can deploy the handle. And you can take some tension on it. Be able to plumb it up to get it with, I think we recommend 1 degree of plumb. That's all there is to it.
And so you can adjust it here to make it plumb over there.
Yep.
Minimum of 2 at a time.
Yes. 90 degrees apart. If you really got a big heavy pole, a full-inch pole, we recommend 4 of these. But you've got your adjustment here for your fine adjustment, and you've also got adjustment down here. You can unpin it and spin it out further if you got rough terrain, uneven terrain for it to fit on. But real simple. Like I said, it's I think a cost-effective way of holding these poles, pole sections, while the concrete's drying.
So is this just used on direct embed poles, or could it be used with wood poles?
You can use it on anything that you need to stabilize the pole if you're pouring concrete. If it's direct bury and you're going back and putting in, you're backfilling with dirt, not so much. And the same thing with foam. I believe foam sets up so quick that you don't have to have these for foam fill, backfill.
Gotcha. I see it's got the rubber pad on the back here.
Yep, rubber pad to keep from marring the finish on the pole, tearing it up.
Good stuff. All right. Simple product. Not much to say about it. Dave has done a great job at presenting it and showing how it would go together. Any questions? We're going to open the floor for any questions at this time that you have pertaining to this product known as DEPS, Direct Embed Pole Stabilization System. Keep in mind your microphones might be muted. If there are no questions, I want you to know before we end the call today that a certain company ordered 223 of these units to be used on their projects. And so there's a great need for the salespeople on the call today to turn around and resell this for the electric utilities or electric utility contractors. I can tell you as a contractor that bought the 200 plus units, they do see the value in the product. That's not the only company that's purchased them. There's been many more. And so give us a call at 254-757-1177. I almost forgot that. 254-757-1177. If you have any more questions, look us up online at line-wise.com. We're also on Facebook and LinkedIn and other social media. So look for us to see what what else you can see on those sites that you might be able to use to help get your job more faster, safer, and more productive. So anyhow, again, Noah Gutierrez, Dave Packenbush, and thank you for joining us today for this webinar of the month. Take care.